Hey everybody, it's Kyle, once again, the world's leading expert on patellar tendon ruptures, with three things I want to share with you today. I get questions from all over the world. I've sold books all over the world about patellar tendon ruptures. Three things that you have to focus on in order to begin your recovery. This is not including mindset, which is of primary importance. I'm going to make another video about that later in the week. Activation. We got to get that blood pumping. Blood flow is one of the keys to healing. Sitting around with your brace locked, icing, keeping it elevated is not going to help you heal. Obviously, use common sense, but you got to get activation going. How do we do that right out the gate? Well, you want to practice around your house putting some weight on that leg while your brace is on. You want to get off the crutches as soon as possible. You want to work on isometric contractions of the quad. Those are things you got to do right away. Get blood flow going through that leg. So activation is number one. You're going to have a lot of atrophy and muscle breakdown. Very common. I have plenty of videos out there on that. Don't sweat it. Second thing, hip strength. You got to build your hip strength up. Your glutes and your hamstrings and your low back. And you can do this relatively early on, well before you can squat, because we can do RDLs. We can do straight-legged hip extension like glute bridges off the ground. I was sled dragging the first time I ruptured my patellar tendon on my left leg within a couple weeks. And you can do that with the brace on. You can walk with the wheelbarrow, but you want to really build up the hip strength. Your hips control your knees. And that brings me to the last thing. After you start focusing on that strength, you can begin to really focus in on range of motion. Don't wait until you get range of motion to build up strength. What I've found to be true over the years, going through this twice and helping people and counseling people all over the world, is your range of motion will unlock as you have the strength to use that range of motion. Don't worry about your quad strength right now. Let's build up the hips. They're going to send the signal to the knee. They control the knee. 3 parts of your hamstring control the back of the knee. 3 parts of your hamstring cross the back of the knee. 1 part of your calf crosses the back of the knee. Start training the backside. That's going to send a signal to the knee. So you focus on activation, hip strength, and then range of motion. There you have it. If you have questions, post them below. I'm happy to help. The link for the book is right below. Many of you have purchased it, and I'm always happy to get on the phone with anybody that buys the book and shoot the breeze and give you words of wisdom. There's people I've talked to multiple times that have bought the book. Even if you didn't, just reach out to me, guys. I'm happy to help. Have an awesome day.